Hi everyone, my name is Dr. K Dodiya, and in this video I'll be sharing about my FMGE journey, my study strategy, MCQ solving techniques, which platform did I join, which mistakes I did and avoided them, and how did I succeed. So let's start. So first things first, I graduated from Gulias College of Medicine in Philippines, and I didn't study during the internship time for FMG specifically. However, I did study for the rotations which I was going through. So I started my studying once I came back home, and it was a better decision for me of joining MIST. However, it was a bit costly than other platforms, but it's fine, it was worth it. Talking about MIST classes, all of the classes were fine, all the faculties are fine, they are super, but I didn't enjoy the radiology and forensic faculties, but it's okay, they are minor subjects. So talking about their classes and all, they used to conduct 8 to 10 hours of classes daily, and they used to give weekly one leave, for which during which we used to prepare for the next test or subject wise test if the subject is done already. And then there used to be subject wise test of approx every third day once they finished the entire syllabus, which was really helpful for tracking my progress and also revising weak areas and all. So talking about my study routine, how I did was that I used to study 8 to 9 hours a day, and I did total of 5 readings, which included first main reading and 4 were revision before the final FMGE exam. So here's how I planned. So I finished my first reading along with the missed classes. So once the classes were done, I had done my first reading already of all 19 subjects. Then for the second reading, which was done for me by the end of subject wise test, and the third reading was before my first GT, and my fourth reading was was done 15 days before the final exam, and my last final revision was just I was able to finish it just 2 to 3 days before the final exam, in which I seen all my mistakes and my weak areas. So I gave total of 5 GTs, which included one national mock test from Prepladder, for which I scored 136, and another one was free mock test from Marrow, in which I scored 150, and the rest were 3 GTs from MIST, in which I scored around 186, 196 and 192. And after that I didn't give any GT, I directly appeared for the FMG, but I also had some weak subjects like micro, forensic, pharmacology, but there initially, but I did tackle them nicely with my strategies, and which were given from the faculties of MIST. So in this preparation, it's not only that you read and you revise and then you repeat it again. It's also important that you take tests at some intervals, so that you can know where you are making mistakes and which are your weak areas. So during that, which mistake I used to do was that I used to finish entire subject and then only I will solve or touch any question book or any custom modules, but which was not that fruitful for me. So what I did was that I finish a chapter of any subject, suppose anatomy, I finish upper limb, and then I solve questions of upper limb, most probably PYQs and some other custom modules only. So that was the improvement that I did for that my technique. And another game changing was that making a 20 notebook or another notebook where I used to write all my mistakes of GTs or subject wise test or any kind of the weekly test. So which was due to which I was able to track my progress and where I'm making mistakes, and I read them before giving any GT or subject wise test, and which did help me that I will not repeat the same mistakes again, and I'll have my way of approaching a question. So that was my study routine and how I did solve questions and all. So finally I'd like to give some tips from my own experience, that you make a plan, you stick to it, you do solve questions daily, go through some image based questions as well, and do solve questions once you are done with a chapter or a video lecture. Don't wait for you to finish the entire subject and then start it again. You keep track of your mistakes in a notebook, give multiple tests, so many GTs, and revise multiple times. I will say 4 to 5 times will be safer side. So that's my FMGE journey. I hope my experience may help you, and if you like it, then share it with your friends. I'll also be sharing a study plan for those who are doing internship or who are in third year, so that they can start early and they can get a really nice score. All the best for your FMG journey. Keep pushing, stay consistent, and remember, it will be a marathon and not a sprint, so you will have to be consistent daily. Alright, see you in the next video with the strategy on how you can improve or how you can start your preparation.